What is up, dudes? Here is Grandpa. Welcome back, dudes. This video it's gonna be one interesting because this tank was aiming to get it since the beginning of the update or before to get the battle pass access. First and foremost, I really like the way the tank looks, the tank stats, and the tank's history itself because it's an important tank in the Russian, let's say, developing of MBTs, something like this. So let's get started. So welcome back. Here it is, the Object 195 Vagabond. The skin is Vagabond, but he's just Object 195 or 195 or 95 or 5, you name it. This is a beast of a tank. Tall profile, not one of those smaller ones like Object 640 or 490 or so on, or T14 Armata and so on, but this is an important tank in the game. Let's go with the stats. So it has 1050 damage, 850 millimeters penetration, an average damage per minute of 6.2k damage, reloads in 10-13 seconds. Remember, you can improve all of these stats with retrofits that you're gonna add, plus the commander itself, yeah? Health points, 3300. Armor, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Speed, it is 75 kilometers an hour. 330 meters view range while moving, and gun depression, gun elevation. It isn't so much about this tank. Let's go a bit about the gun itself. So here it is, the gun, well, the ammo itself. Here it is, all of it that he has, and he ain't gonna have any other stuff to unlock, basically. Let's go back to stats. And here I go with this info. It's been developed in the 1980s, 2010. Built just one freaking vehicle. This was a prototype, yeah. So this detail, this history about the tank, it's freaking important, guys. So let's have a look. The Object 195 was originally designed to become the future 4th generation main battle tank. It was developed in Nizhny Tagil, I hope I pronounced it correctly, by the experienced Ural Vagan Zavod Design Bureau, UKBTM, which was responsible for such legendary tanks as the T-72 and T-90. The actual development was probably initiated in the Soviet Union in the late 1980s as a part of the Sovereignschaftsstoff. What the fuck is that? I don't have a clue. So let's go ahead again. Sovereignschaftstvovanie 88. Yeah, improvement 88. Much better in English. Military program to upgrade the Soviet tank fleet with something more powerful that will completely outclass its Western opponents. Leopards, Merkava, Patents, and so on. And yeah, so the most important feature about this tank was its unmanned turret, armed with a massive automatically loaded 152mm 283 gun. The ammunition was not fed into the gun from a bustle but from a carousel located below the turret. The vehicle was also armed with a 30mm 2A42 autocannon for softer targets. So if you don't know, guys, this tank has a main battle gun and also a machine gun, which it has 50 rounds and nearly the same reload time between the guns. Very similar to Object 490. Not so much crew, and some other tanks. So I'm gonna try to find you guys a battle where you can see how good is this tank. So here I am with my object 195 on this map. I'm gonna go a bit forward so you guys can see where I'm going. So come on. So I'm going close to the base itself so I can see the tank, how good it is. And you might see that at one point I'm gonna get a lower plate shot because I was exposing my lower plate, and I'm gonna get a shot from I think Type is gonna be, yeah, Type is gonna be shooting me. So I'm gonna get a lower plate shot from him. You see, well, 2 shots in the lower plate. So as you don't know, some some skins, well, all of the skins doesn't help when it comes to armor. Even though it shows you that you have a bar there, it doesn't help a lot. It's just a skin. Overall, the tank, as you may see, it does 2k, well, 1k damage, and then I switch. So now I have a normal gun, the small one, then I have the main gun. Main gun, small gun. So you may see that I'm using that gun that it's also able to do damage. You see this. So gonna bit skip. Let's go also with the camera. So in this position, it is what it is. So I'm shooting 1k damage. Up to now I am top damage in my team, and I'm trying to keep my size because I've learned a lot from my object 490 that if a tank comes in my side, I'm gonna get my ammo. So this tank, I think, has the same issue as object 490. His ammo, it is very easily, can be easily activated and blown up. So here I'm going with my tank in the front, trying to help this Leclerc, doing a smoke so that my teammates doesn't get attacked by the leopard and so on. Here I've done a ram and damage again. So the tank itself, I'm already at 18k damage, 19k damage. So here I said, you know, I know that the secondaries are not done. I have a few helicopters done. I have to go. So here I see one, and here I see, let's say I'm trying to get some good position so that I don't get any tanks involved. Here I meet an S21. I'm gonna kill it in the end, and then I get perma-tracked from that striker, and I couldn't go forward because the tank itself, it got perma-tracked and so on. But I managed to get some shots in them, and that's it. So now I go to get the helicopter, and then I activate the ability of this tank, which is override that I have. So I get there in time to defend the base and so on. So there is one shot. Let's go a bit faster. I use the machine gun on the tank itself. I'm trying to aim his weak spots, and that's it. We want this. So overall, the tank itself, it's quite good. I really like it. The only downside that this tank doesn't have, it is the hard kill APS, or some MBTs have this. Too bad this one doesn't have. It has just the soft kill ones. ammo, you have just AP and high explosive, which is commonly, you know, and it's pretty fine. I don't have to complain. I do have some retrofits on him because I play aggressive and I really want to be in the first line so I can do as much damage as possible. Overall, the tank is good, but let's have some tips with aiming at test drive. So with this tank, when it comes to testing, or at least to play with him, because this is the important thing when you have a main battle tank, to be the one that guides the team, or at least carries the team, spots for the team, helps the team. So you have two guns. You have to have your eyes on the freaking bar beneath. These are 205 penetration gun in like rounds, which you have 50 50 50, so 50 out of 50 shots. So you can freaking reload very fast if you shoot a few ones, you know. But the moment you shoot with a main gun, try to switch. So here we go, we're gonna go for a test on this VT5. So now you go with this example. You cannot penetrate with this gun frontally, but it's an example. Switch. Let's go in the middle there so we can see. The tank's gun, it's freaking impressive, so it is a good tank. Too bad doesn't have hydraulic suspensions, no hard kill, APS, no ATGMs or hash rounds. Will be nice so we have a hash round tank in the game as a premium at tier 10. There are not so many tanks, well, absolutely not, no one. So let's say I shoot this Sphinx. Continue. I have my eye on this reloading, yeah? So I keep continuing shooting with this one. Yeah. Empty. Boom. Well, obviously, because that's an Hunter AV and the AP rounds doesn't always penetrate, even though if you have so much penetration. But here we switch. Loading with reload. I'm not gonna use that 1k damage on him, but I'm gonna use it on Leopard or Type. So there we go. You can penetrate with this gun in some tanks, such as T-15, even Poland, even Abrams, the tier 10, the T-14 you can, this one you can, so 2.5 it's good. It's a really good tank, guys. As I said, you don't have so much frontally armor, you don't have a different type of ammo, you don't have other stuff. You can use it for ramming, you see, so you can do quite some good ramming, but the ability doesn't last so much. I don't know about water, so I'm gonna go right now with you guys to see. I think it's gonna be just 10 seconds until it drowns. How much it was? Yeah, 10 seconds. But being an unmanned turret, it's, let's say, go like this. There we go. When it comes to the high explosive rounds, some players try to use them, and I've been with a friend of mine in the game today. While he was using his Object 195 with high explosive. The high explosive, it's fine, but it isn't the best one. It gives you some high rounds if you want to save some money, but it isn't the best shell to use, ammo to use. Yeah, you can use high explosive, let's say on these Abrams. Obviously you're gonna do some major damage. Yeah, you can use it on T-14 Armata, but not frontally. only fits in the rear, you know. You cannot do that frontally. Some tanks can take high explosive. Let's go in front of Leopard or something like this, or even Poland. See, it's still a tough tank when it comes to this type of ammo. So try to have a 50-50. I keep my high explosive like this because whoa, that was a lucky shot, I can say. Impressive. I keep my weapon like this because if I play some special operation on battle path, I can use this high explosive to hit some really easy tanks, you know. Let's try another one. Another blow up. That's impressive, I like it. Blow up, second blow up. So it is, man. It is a fun tank, gotta say. It's worth any penny. Like that, the intro of how much? €7. Yesterday I've got a chance to get around 50k battle coins for 5,000 battle coins. I worked in the game, doing the missions, and I managed to do it. So in my opinion, this tank, it's freaking good. I really like to play with him, even though I haven't played so many fights with him, as you may see right now, just 2 fights. I'm gonna play with him much more in the near future. But right now I'm trying to grind and to get some tanks, you know. Tell me what you think about this tank if you got it. Does it need some buffs? It's already buffed. What it doesn't have, what you want to see on this tank, maybe an upgrade, something like this, what you expected from him. And as always, catch you in the next episode.